Good morning, everyone. Before we begin today's assembly, let's start with a quick question.
We want to hear your thoughts. What does caring mean to you all?
Let's hear from a few of you. When you hear the word caring, what's the first thing that comes to mind? You may raise your hand or something. Or
Anyone from this side?
Libby.
The first thing that comes into my mind is a handshake for some reason.
Okay.
That's a really good answer. Let's see what caring is actually defined as. So caring defines as showing empathy, compassion, and respect. But here's the real question.
Is caring always a good thing?
Or could caring make people weak?
Caring on trial. I never thought I'd see the day, but as what they say, there's always something new in my courtroom. Good morning, everyone. My name is Vienna, and today I welcome you all to the most anticipated event of the year, the Caring Courtroom. Today we find ourselves gathered to witness the trial of a very unique case, one that dared claim that caring is an outdated virtue, serving only to weaken the people of our society. I present to you, Society versus Caring. We'll see if any of these claims hold any weight once you and I get to decide on a verdict. But if you ask me, caring seems like something we could use of. Well, of course, if you're trying to dodge a text from that one friend who's always asking to hang out, then let's just say that it might be a little bit overrated. As a first order of business, the court would like to call to the stage the offender of this case and the reason for this trial. Please put your hands together for Caring herself. I'd now like to call the participants of today's trial to the stage, starting with the prosecuting team. Please put your hands together for Ruthless Ruth. Another round of applause for Prideful Clyde. Please come forth.
Being too kind just makes you an easy target.
Now, the court calls upon Sarcastic Scar.
Let's all hold hands and sing Caring. That'll save me in the real world.
I now welcome this case's team of defendants. Please give a warm welcome to Empathic Emma.
I never understood why we chose to live in such a cruel world where those who are blind to the beauty of kindness and how much caring has done for us.
The court now calls upon Patient Padme. Please give her a round of applause.
I strongly believe that caring is not a sign of weakness. In fact, it's not a sign of vulnerability. Nevertheless, only a proceeding of patience and understanding can help us come to a fair verdict.
Lastly, please put your hands together for Genuine Jen.
As a dear friend of Caring, I stand here not just because I want to defend her, but because I know just how hopeless our lives would be without her. The prosecution wants us to believe that caring makes us weak. But tell me, since when did having a heart become a flaw?
Since forever.
Say that was me.
Don't say that.
What is that outfit, Jen?
Order!
Oh!
All be seated. You two, please calm down. Calling the case of Society versus Caring, are both sides ready?
Ready to
People, Your Honor.
Ready to defend your honor.
Before we begin, I'd like to swear in both teams. Please rise, member of the prosecuting team. Raise your right hand. Do each of you solemnly swear that the testimony you will give today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
We do.
You all may be seated. All rise, members of the defending team. Raise your right hand. Do each of you solemnly swear that the testimony you will give today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
We do.
We do.
You all may be seated. Now, before we proceed, this is a reminder to all of you that this is a courtroom, not a fighting ring. Ladies and gentlemen, we gather in this courtroom today to put caring on a trial, a virtue, and in this case, a criminal accused of making people weak and vulnerable. While the prosecution argues that she opens the door to manipulation, dependency, and sometimes disappointment, the defense stand firm in the belief that caring is the very force that holds humanity together through connection, compassion, trust, hope, and resilience. With that being said, the prosecution may call its first speaker to present the team's opening statement.
Let's get one thing straight. I think it's pretty clear that caring makes people weak. If you're too nice to other people, they're just gonna take advantage of you. You all need to realize that people don't respect pushovers, they respect power. Well, if you're too nice to other people, they're just gonna take advantage of you. Strong people like us don't have the time to be everyone's emotional support. Take Caring here. She's always ready to be someone's emotional support, always there when someone needs a shoulder to cry on. It's cute, really. But does that really make someone strong? Strong people like us don't have the time to be everyone's emotional support system. We just take things and we move on. So tell me, Judge, do you really want to be defending something that's just gonna keep you soft? I think not.
Hey! Stay right there! On the stand!
Are you calling me a waste of time?
If the shoe fits.
Are you implying something, Ruth?
I said order in the court. You may be seated, Ruth.
Thank you, Your
Caring,
Honor.
return to your seat. Now, the defense may present its opening statement.
Caring is not a flaw. It's a heartbeat of humanity. Without it, we lose our connections, compassion, and ultimately our strength. Think about the times you've needed a friend, a helping hand, a kind word. Do these moments indicate weakness? No. These moments made you feel seen, understood, and most of all, human. The truth is, we are not islands meant to be separated and isolated at sea. We are a society built on connection and relationships. Without caring, what world do we become? A world where no one helps, no one listens, and no one stands up for what's right.
Thank you, defense. The court will now proceed with calling witnesses from parties that have brought any to this trial. Myself, a member of an opposing party, and one member of the audience will ask the witness questions. All right. It appears that the prosecuting team has a witness to bring into the court today. As you all will be helping me to decide on a verdict, here's what you need to know about this particular witness, or should I say, witnesses. They argue that caring makes people too soft, according to them. The real world doesn't demand compassion, but toughness and resilience. The court now calls upon these witnesses. First witness, please come to the stand.
This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a f, give a
Now, may all witnesses on the stand please state their name for the record?
Yeah, it's Rachel. You might have heard of me, right, Your Honor?
I go by Tough Tony.
They call me Razor Rick.
Do you swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth?
Yeah, sure, I do. Whatever.
Whatever you need, Your Honor.
Yeah, man.
Very well. The court will now proceed with examination. Let's start with you, Rachel. You claim that caring over here makes people too soft. But tell me this, did you ever witness a moment where she caused someone to soften up?
I mean, yeah. I literally saw her. She cried in the bathroom, and I asked her why, right? And then she told me her hair looked flat. I mean, hello? Come on. And seriously, I mean, she spent the rest of the day checking her hair out in the mirror. Like, how fragile. She cried. So clearly, when you care too much about what other people said or say about you, You're just become overly sensitive, emotionally weak, and emotionally vulnerable.
Okay, and what do you suggest not caring would do, Rachel?
I mean, you shouldn't care about what other people say, right? Obviously. The situation would be handled with more resilience, and you wouldn't be overwhelmed by something as small as a comment from others about you. So, clearly, not caring is the only way to eliminate people who otherwise drag you down, right?
A total crisis over a single comment. Interesting, Rachel. Tony, do I have the perfect question for you? Tell the court about your experience. How exactly did caring cause a lack of toughness? As it appears that you know most about all things tough and whatnot.
All right, Your Honor. I got something to tell you. So basically, we're at a football game, and our teammate took a hit. Instead of focusing on the game and getting his head back in there, he stayed back to see if he was okay. I mean, like, come on, bro. We're in the middle of a match, the whistle wasn't blown, nothing was called. So instead of caring more about how the rest of the team feels, basically winning, he cared about one singular teammate. That's not toughness, that's just distraction. The most embarrassing part, bro, they never talked after the game. His kindness was obviously taken advantage of. Such a disappointment. He shouldn't have been offering his kindness for free like that.
That's interesting. So you have essentially lost a game when your concern for one teammate becomes excessive. Thank you for that enlightening perspective, Tony.
People like that, they just end up alone. They think everyone's their friend, but trust me, they're just a target. Whenever people need someone, only then do they come to that person. It's just a game, Your Honor. You just gotta master it.
All right, thank you, first witness. The court will now proceed to the cross-examinations. If the defendant team has a question to ask the witness, one member can raise their hand to ask witnesses the question.
Your Honor.
Emma, you may come forward.
Thank you, Your Honor. My question is for you, Rachel. Rachel, have you ever stopped and wondered if someone is struggling, whether it's emotionally or in need of support? Do you ever stop and wonder if they need a little compassion instead of criticism? Right, exactly. Why should we exacerbate this unkindness? And like you said, others are making unnecessarily rude comments on others without a reason. That's all my questions, Your Honor.
Thank you, Emma. A somewhat awkward ending for Rachel there. She didn't really seem confident in her answer. Now, moving on, these witnesses will now accept one question from one of you. That's right, a member of the audience. Please raise your hand if you have a question ready. Yes, please come on.
Yeah, that was good. Well, Milka, if you're tough, you don't need support from other people. Whatever, man.
Thank you for your insightful question, and Tough Tony and First Witness for joining us today as witnesses of this trial. You may all return to your seats. Now we will adjourn the court for a break.
Don't write yourself off yet. feel left out or looked down on. Try your best, do everything you can. And don't you worry what their bitter heart gonna say. It gonna take some time, little girl, in the middle of the night. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright. Hey, you know they're all the same. Know you're doing better on your own. So don't buy it. Live right now. Just be yourself. Worry what their bitter hearts are gonna say. It just takes some time, little girl, in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright. Just take some time, little girl, in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright. Write yourself off now. Don't in it when you feel left out or looked down on. Just do your best, do everything you can. Don't you worry what their bitter hearts gonna say. It takes some little girl in the middle of the night. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright. It just takes some time, little girl, in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright.
Oh. It appears that the defense does not have any witnesses to call.
Your Honor, Your Honor.
Yes, Jen?
Excuse me, the defense would like to call a surprise witness to the stand, please.
A surprise witness. Very well. That is in order. Who is it you wish to call forth?
The defense called surprise witness to stand.
Well, the court now calls upon the defense witness, the surprise witness. Please state your name for the record.
I go by surprise witness.
Apologies, could you repeat that?
Sorry. I go by surprise witness. Surprise witness.
All right. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Could you share with the court your experience has been with bullying?
I was bullied for years. Every single day felt like I was walking through fire. The name calling, the pushing, the laughter when I was knocked to the ground. I started to believe that maybe I deserved it. That maybe I was just weak.
And what changed that? What was the turning point for you?
Caring. People think caring makes you an easy target or weak, but they don't realize that caring takes real strength. Not caring takes much less effort, and it's an easy shortcut. It's easy to be cold and to shut people out, But the hard part is choosing to care. Even when everything in the world points in the direction of telling you not to, bullies act like they don't care about anything. But I see right through it. They're always angry, always picking fights. But why? What is it they're trying to prove?
Oh, please! My bad. Now you care for us. See, this is exactly what we mean. You care for those who do nothing for you. That is a real weakness. That is what tells people you're vulnerable.
And what if I do? Maybe no one's ever cared enough about you to ask you before.
And how did that change things for you?
It was caring that taught them that strength isn't about putting others down. It's about lifting them up, listening to what they have to say, and understanding them. And when they finally realized that, the bullying stopped.
Thank you, surprise witness. The prosecution may now cross-examine the witness.
So you're telling me that caring single-handedly solved and stopped bullying for years? Is that what you're saying?
No, it wasn't immediate. It took time. But caring never gave up on me or on them.
But let's be real. Was it really caring that changed them? Or did they just get bored and move on?
It was caring. It wasn't about them losing interest. It was about them seeing the damage they had done and realizing they had a choice. Caring gave them a chance to change.
So you're telling us that words magically fixed everything?
Not words alone. Compassion, understanding, persistence. Things bullies don't expect. They expected me to fight back, to break, but caring didn't give them what they wanted. Instead, caring made them understand what they had become.
Well, the prosecution's examination is complete. The court will now allow one final question from a member of the audience. Yes, you.
There were times I wished I had fought back. Times I wanted to be as cruel to them as they were to me. But looking back, I know that if I had, it wouldn't change the cycle. Fighting hate with hate doesn't change anything. Caring did.
That was truly a touching story. Thank you, surprise witness. You may step down and return to your seat. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our witness examination. The court will now proceed to closing arguments presented by the prosecution and the defending team. Silence in my courtroom. That applies to you, security guard.
Okay, my bad, Your Honor. It's just that this song I've been hearing is so addicting to the point it's already stuck in my head.
Wait, actually?
Yeah, I've been playing it on repeat for some time before the trial starts.
What's the name?
That's right. What you were hearing me humming was Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish. Can we give a round of applause to our band again?
I want you to stay till I'm in the grave, till I'm wide awake, and buried, till I'm in the casket. You can't. don't see it. Your mind's polluted. Say you wanna quit, don't be stupid. I don't know why I'm crying. I don't think I could love you more. Might not be long, but baby, I don't wanna say goodbye to the day that I die, till the light in my eyes, till the day I thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we proceed, it seems like the prosecution has evidence to present.
Why is it all like this? It's so sad. Girl.
Did you do the math assignment? What math assignment? It's due today. You're joking. I didn't even know. I just realized. What am I supposed to do? Did you do the math homework? I did. Well, can I borrow it?
Oh. I guess. Oh.
Thanks, you're a lifesaver.
Poor kid, right? No benefits, no appreciation whatsoever. All that hard work, all that work for no reason. And this is what you guys are standing up for? Getting used?
Your Honor, the defense has evidence to present as well. If I may, Your Honor.
Yes, Jen.
Hey, yo, you little rich boy! Shouldn't someone be paying for your homework? I mean, it's not like your grades actually matter. Your daddy's got it all sorted.
Where do you think you're going, old boy? You think you're too good to talk to us?
What do you do? Because you deserve better.
The prosecution wants you to believe that caring is weakness. that it's vulnerability. But what did we just see? We just saw a kid who had everything on paper. Money, privilege, wealth. But that didn't save him from being bullied. Because it wasn't wealth that he needed. It wasn't power. It was someone who cared. Caring made him realize his own worth. Caring made him stand back up on his feet. So tell me, is caring weakness or is it the very definition of strength?
Well, my dearest audience, we've heard the arguments, listened to the witnesses, and seen the evidence. As we near the end of this hearing, I think it's time that you and I get to decide on a verdict. But don't you think, does caring truly make people weak, or is it the tool for resilience and strength? Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated and maintain decorum as I count the votes and for our verdict. All right. Under my discretion and with the votes from our audience, consider this court finds Caring not guilty. With that being said, this case is officially closed. Caring here has stood strong to face harsh arguments and accusations, and yet through testimony and evidence is proven innocent. Ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you all that caring is not a weakness. It is a strength, a choice, and a path for a change and a brighter future for all of us. With this, I would like to say thank you for helping me come to this insightful verdict, and I hope you enjoyed our assembly. Case dismissed.
준비했던 많은
bisa menjadi seperti yang kau minta. Ku jadi cerita kala cintamu muda. Tak peduli jika surga dan neraka tak pernah ada, yang penting kau ada, meski tanpa pernah asmara.
Thank you, guys. We would like to invite back for an announcement for Mother Language Day.
Prama, could you put the slide? Okay, so good morning, everyone. So on behalf of the International Mother Language Day, we would like to announce the winner for the competition that was held last week. But before that, let's go through the slide and explain the activity. So this year's theme is Celebrate Diversity, Embrace Your Language. So if